Thank you. How Mercedes like?
It's not too bad. I like that the key sort of mirrors the shape of the grille.
Mm.
They don't go at the same speed, I wouldn't. Apparently, they tend to squeak a lot, and you need to silicone spray them. And apparently, that's why one of them, that one, sometimes doesn't close. It gets halfway and then thinks it's something shut on it and goes in there.
So, what do I need to know before I turn the key? Anything special? Or anything like a newbie wouldn't understand?
It should. I'll put it in natural mode for now. The throttle response really changes with sport and natural mode.
Okay.
Like, it's got fairly a lot of torque, but it stalls easily before you're on the boost. So pulling away, you might stall a couple of times. I still do.
So what? How high should I be to pull out?
I don't know. Usually, I don't really look. But usually 1.5. As long as you got a bit of gas on it, you're right.
Okay.
The clutch bites. It's quite a heavy clutch, but it bites fairly normally. So.
Okay. Where does it bite?
It's not too high, but it's quite high. It's not like a new car.
Okay. Alrighty. All right. Am I gonna push down, pull up, or slam back?
Just right and back.
That was it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I get a parking sensor there.
Yes.
How about I take this off?
Might help.
That is very generous power boosting. Does the steering feel change in dynamic mode?
It changes, so it gets a lot heavier in dynamic, and it changes with your speed as well. So when you're stopped, it's nice and light, but once you get sort of 15-20 miles an hour.
Alright, so we'll go out once in dynamic mode, and then when we get to the end there, we'll switch it over.
Okay, so it's in normal at the moment.
Normal mode right now, and it's prompting me to shift.
Yeah, so that's for emissions and stuff.
Yeah. Although that shift prompt isn't coming up. Well, maybe it's just first. I don't know.
I don't pay much attention to it. But if you're at sort of a steady speed,
yeah.
If it thinks you're in too high a gear, it will tell you to change.
This is feeling very Mazda 3-esque. Maybe it has the same shape, although the sight line up here is certainly higher.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my hiking boots are a little bit too big for this pedal box. While it wasn't a problem in the MX-5. Right now here, yeah, brakes feel fine to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so now do we have to do it while stopped?
No,
switch. It'll switch on the fly.
Whenever. It's quite fun. Say if you're in second and accelerating fairly fast,
okay,
and switch to dynamic, you really get a push.
There feels like there's initially I feel a little bit lag from the throttle coming off, kind of like my Honda Fit with its electronic throttle.
It gets a lot sharper on the throttle.
Okay.
I find driving around town in dynamic makes it drive a lot more aggressive.
Yeah.
It handles better.
Like, this is a heavier car than an MX-5 and is a front engine car. I'm getting a little bit of Mazda 3 out here. I'll bet if this road was windy. Oh, you're right. There it is. There's the sharpness of it. The on-center steering is right on.
And it feels
there hardly is any slop then there. I wish you could feel what I'm feeling, but it's like that is all I need now. I don't know if it
feels heavier as well. The steering.
It certainly is electric steering, but that's fun. That's fun.
With the bonnet open as well, it's really loud.
Oh, am I going to make it?
Turning circle is awful.
What does that button do?
That unlocks the doors.
Oh, okay. All right. Instead of having it here, it's up there. Oh, interesting. almost went for first.
Yeah. The gearbox it's a different one to they have had for a long time in these, but it's still a bit.
Oh, that's in fourth. That pull. There it is. Wait for it. Wait for it. I like that video game build. I mean, it doesn't tell you what your boost is, does it? It doesn't. No, it doesn't tell you in PSI. It just tells you boosting. That's entertaining. You know, I find it easier from this position to steer and shift because I'm steering with my dominant hand and shifting with my offhand. So, well, that was first. Have you driven left hand ever? I
have once in Spain. It was rather weird. I almost put the window down when I tried to change gear the first time.
It is.
From what I've heard and read, it's the proper side of the car to be on, really.
Why?
Because your dominant hand's always on the steering wheel, your dominant eye's in the middle of the road.
Your dominant eye? Oh, yeah, because most people favor their right eye. Huh.
So when you're looking to overtake, your dominant eye's looking past.
That is a good sound. I wish more cars were like that. Does it do it if I lug it in fifth?
Yeah.
No, it really needs it in four. What is Nick doing? What are you doing? All right. Well, thank you so much, Elliot.
That's all right.
This was a joy. I hope Alfa does well in the States. They're trying to bring it there. And if they had something like this, you know, they'd have a hard... Oh, it has stop-start feature.
Yeah.
Huh. I think that they'd have a hard time selling it with this 1.4, yeah? That'd be a tough sell because the smallest engine you normally get in the US is a 1.5 or 1.4 something. That's what my Fit is. And that's typically the smallest people accept.
Yeah.
I mean, Audi, they accepted the 1.4 turbo in some of those. But if you had something like this, and did it make the boost sounds when...
Not a standard.
No, yeah.
You had a little bit of sort of air noises, but nothing
that entertaining.
Like that, no. That was best buy for
this. This could work if there was an infrastructure to support it, and if they sold it, if they just went hard on this, people would buy it. But it would have to hang. People would be forever comparing this to a Mazda 3 or the Fiesta ST. And the Fiesta ST is damn good. So
the QV, which is the top sporty model, has 170 brake.
Yeah.
Same engine, bigger turbo. Loads of torque, and that's a real ST competitor.
Yeah. Well, I wish Alfa well, and thank you again, Elliot, for letting me drive this.
Thank you.
Yep.